What is up, family? We have another Patreon request, and I am very sorry. I don't know. It got lost. I don't know what happened, where it went, how I missed it. Maybe I did have... Sometimes I do some things, like I select something I'm about to watch, and like if my computer just happened to reboot or crash, I might lose the tab in Google Chrome. And you know how it is, right? Out of sight, out of mind, and then that's it. You move on to the next request, and you forget. So I apologize, but as this person did, never be shy. Email me and say, where the hell is my request? Here's the link. Wake up, man. Where's my request? And then I'll click it and go, oh shit, and I'll do it immediately. Okay. All right, anyway. Les Cowboys Fringants. La fin de show. The end of the show, people. End of the show.
La vie m'a gâté comme personne, j'ai eu facile, j'ai eu du fun, faisant des excès au coton sans jamais trop faire attention. J'ai fait 10 fois le tour de la planète dans des trucks et des jumbo jets, que je sois à Bruxelles ou Candiac, j'ai eu du fun en tabarnak. J'ai chanté dans les plus grandes salles, de Paris jusqu'à Montréal. J'ai profité de la chaleur, de la gloire et ses réflecteurs. Puis un jour la vie nous rattrape, comme un 18 roues qui nous frappe. La jeunesse cède de guerre lasse, sous le poids des années qui passent. La santé dans le snowfeather, je cherche en vain une lueur. Un petit rayon pour m'accrocher dans les craques d'une gloire passée. J'ai pas de votre pitié ni rien d'autre. Ma vie fut bien plus cool que la vôtre. Mais mon
Probably was, buddy.
corps usé à la corde demande sa miséricorde. Ce soir c'est l'ombre de moi-même qui sans bruit va quitter la scène, déposant doucement le micro. Ce soir c'est l'ombre de moi-même qui sans bruit va quitter la scène, pour passer de l'autre bord du rideau. Est-ce qu'on est à la fin du show? Je pense bien que c'est la fin du show.
Ouais.
Car c'est-tu la fin du show? Oui, on est à la fin du show. C'est ça, on en est là. Je n'aurais pris plus, c'est déjà le terminus. Moi qui ai tant aimé la vie, tout est fini. Je suis fatigué, je peux plus chanter. J'en ai plein le cul et le cœur n'y est plus. Je suis rendu au bout du bout de ma route. Mon étoile se meurt, le rideau. Ce soir le vieux chanteur a donné son dernier show. Ferme le follow puis les lumières. Non, je n'ai plus besoin qu'on m'éclaire. Je sors par la porte d'en arrière. Pointe des pieds, je me jette dans l'univers. Je pourrais dire avec un sourire, ok, alright, j'ai eu une ben belle ride et je n'ai aucun regret, mais c'est pas si vrai. Parce qu'au final, je me serais fait mal, brûlant mes ailes autant que la chandelle. Souvent mon instinct de mort était plus fort. Dans ma tête en friche, je rêve de repos, plus d'espoir à l'affiche. J'ai donner mon dernier show. Ferme le follow, puis les lumières. Non, je n'ai plus besoin qu'on m'éclaire. Je sors par la porte d'en arrière. Sur la pointe des pieds, je me jette dans l'univers. Adieu frères de larmes et de sang, ou devrais-je vous dire à néant? Parce qu'au moment de la fin du show, y a rien de l'autre côté du rideau. Pas de voyage organisé dans un tunnel illuminé. Pas d'enfer ni de paradis, tout ça c'est des hosties de conneries. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. Qu'elle soit extraordinaire, chaque vie finit de la même manière. C'est la seule justice sur la terre, tous égaux dans le cimetière. Qu'elle soit extraordinaire, chaque vie finit de la même manière. C'est la seule justice sur la terre, tous égaux dans le cimetière. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. Qu'elle soit extraordinaire, chaque vie finit de la même manière. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. Pas de voyage organisé dans un tunnel illuminé. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. C'est ce qui arrive à la fin du show. Ferme le follow puis les lumières. Non, j'ai plus besoin qu'on m'éclaire. Je sors par la porte en arrière pour que m'avale l'univers.
What a song. Quelle chanson. Très bien. J'aime beaucoup la musique aussi. The guitar was kick-ass as well. Sinon, c'est drôle. Moi et ma femme, on parlait juste de ça. Même peut-être même à 1 heure ago. I don't know. I forgot how to say ago. An hour ago, we were talking about this. We were talking about how life is basically like a gas needle. You know how you have E, quarter of a tank, half a tank, 3/4 of a tank, full tank of gas. And we were just talking about, you know, if you're lucky, and you're incredibly lucky if you live to 100. And counting 100, if you want to consider 90 to 100 being some sort of amazing, healthy, all your mind is there, no issues, no health problems, everything's wonderful life, okay? If you want to believe that is between 90 and 100, most people don't. So let's just go with 90. And, you know, most of our lives is already over the half tank part. And you start to think, holy shit, I don't have much time left on this planet. I really don't when you think about it. When you start doing the percentages and how old you are, and if you're lucky enough to even hit 85, your tank might even be three-quarters full. Then you start to think, well, do I have any regrets? Why am I not retired yet? Am I even prepared for retirement? Am I going to be working the rest of my life? Like your head just starts, am I ever going to have enough money to help my kids and my grandkids in the future? You start thinking. You start thinking about the end of your show. But I like what he basically said, like the last time that the singer can sing, really well on stage, and then knows when he's becoming weak. It's not the same. His voice is changing. He knows the end of the stage is coming. But I like the way he thinks there's no heaven. There's no hell. When you die, you just die. And I think more and more and more people are believing that. They're believing that. You know what? For me, I saw my wife's mother die of cancer at 58 years old. And it was terrible. It was terrible. She just deteriorated into a very weak old lady who, that's it. Once she was in hospice, c'est fini after that. And this woman loved her daughter like I can't even explain it. She was very worrisome mother. Always, can I help? Can I buy you milk for the kids? Like always, can I help you? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you and D all right? And just always on the phone all the time, calling all the time. Hello, honey, how are you? A really, really, really strong relationship with her mother. Where when she passed, I said to my wife, I think we're gonna have the truth now, finally, if there really is a heaven and a hell. Because you know how they say your loved ones go to heaven, and then they look down on you, and sometimes they come and they talk to you, or they appear in your dreams, and they do little things around the house where you're like, oh, that's my mother. Look at that bird. That's my grandmother. Like you just start making, you start thinking. So I said, listen, if there's any angel that's gonna come back and talk to you and listen and listen to you and appear in your dreams, it's gonna be your mother. Oh, there's no question. I said, if you don't ever hear nothing from your mother, all that about heaven and souls and all, it's all bullshit. Because your mother, there's no way she's going to heaven and not saying a word, not letting anyone down here know that she's around, that she's protecting us, that she's our angel. Oh no, we would know. Oh, we would know with her mother. I promise you. Nothing. She's been gone. She's been gone almost 25 years now. Anything? No, nothing. Never, nothing. Never a dream. Never nothing. So I was like, okay, that settles it. It's bullshit. It doesn't exist. Seriously. Anyway, then you have your regrets. Lucky enough for this person, he's got no regrets. That's very good. Some people have lots of regrets. You're like, oh, damn, I should have did this, should have did that. I can't believe I didn't do that. My life could have been so much better. Maybe. You don't really know that. But you think my life could have been so much better. I would have been so much better off. Maybe you're thinking, I should have never broke up with that one. I should have never married that one. I should have never had this kid. I should have never did that. Like you're always thinking. He was like, hell no. I ain't got no regrets. That's a great attitude. I think that would be my mother's attitude. She would say, I got no regrets. Very happy the way everything went down. But anyway, it's it's a song about the end of your life, basically. It's a sad song. C'est un peu triste, non? Mais c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Et un jour, la vie, elle est plus. That's it. It's gone. And then you could believe, you could have your thoughts of what you think's gonna happen, but I think it's pretty evident that I mean, when you step on an ant, does it go to heaven? Because people say animals go to heaven too. So if the Earth has been around how many millions of years? How many people die every second? Right, it's a lot. How many people die every second of every day worldwide? I think at this point we would have like 50 trillion souls in the skies. It would just be looking like it would be a mess. It'd be like a crowded mall up there. There's be souls bumping into each other. Hey, get out of my way. Jesus. What? There's at least 500,000 more coming today? Oh, where are we going to put them? We don't have no room up here. Okay, anyway. Let's go back to some good things. It's a good song. It's a great music. And it's the Cowboys, man. I've heard them before. That other song was great that they did. Excellent. About truck drivers, right? Anyway, well, I finally did it. You were right to ask me what's going on with my request, because it was an excellent request. A very good song. Bon, voilà, fini. Let's think of something a little more happy than death. And we'll go on from there, okay? Take care. Peace out. À la prochaine.